Alright, right now it's time for my long-awaited comparison video of two different versions of Cars 2. On the left is the 2011 DVD, and on the right is the 3D Blu-ray counterpart. The reason why I said long away is because back when I uploaded the video of my slideshow of my 6th grade field trip to Mystic Aquarium, Eli Grande had said, since that video was uploaded in June, he said that it had been 4 months since I got the 3D Blu-ray and I hadn't done the video yet, so I know Eli Grande kept asking me, and I told him that there would be a big update, which was the update for August 4th, and I would have to do quite a few comparison videos, and that'll be one of the comparison videos. So that's what I did. So now I'm going to do it. Because I know it's been in 6 months since I got the 3D Blu-ray, and I never did a comparison video, so we're not going to waste any more time. Let's get started, shall we? Let's start with the 2011 DVD of Cars 2, and yep, Disney Movie Awards. I know there's some rips. It's also like my 2012 DVD, 2003 DVD of A Bug's Life. Basically, what happened was I brought this thing on my old boat, on a boat I used to have before we got rid of it, but now I have a new boat. Back in July of 2012, and when I left the boat that day, I somehow it got left up top, and because later on those days there would be some rain and crappy weather, so that's why I got all this. But hey, that's okay. The disc still works fine though. Got this at Target in Woolworth, Rhode Island back in February 2012. Got along with the DVD of Belle's Magical World. Here's fine. In the back, and there is no critic review. Well, actually, it says it's top turbocharged action and thrills, and even better than before raves. Peter Travels of Rolling Stone. And, yep. Bonus got Cartoon Animator Hawaiian Vacation theatrical short, which was a Toy Story short called Hawaiian Vacation, which was shown in theaters. Here's attached to this film. I did see this movie in movie theaters over at the Showcase Entertainment Cinemas movie theater back in June of 2011. And director's commentary. That review from Peter Travels of Rolling Stone. I think that's the only critic that gave a good review for this film, because a lot of people say that this is Pixar's worst film to date. I say you're wrong. That's BS. Sorry about that, but really, how is this film? If anyone knows, Imagination 1980 explained in one of his videos why it was considered the worst. You know what? I'm going to tell you. It is sort of a long story, but I'll tell you. After the first Cars was released in 2006, the Cars franchise was going really well. So one guy, I forgot what his name was, he was the boss at Pixar. I think he was the president of Pixar, the person in charge of Pixar. And he talked to John Lasseter, who directed the first Cars, and said, "Hey, do you mind, can you make another Cars film?" And John Lasseter said, "Sure." Or, of course, John Lasseter had to, because the man is his boss. So, they announced Cars 2 sometime in June of 2008, and the film was going to be directed by Brad Lewis, who was the producer of Ratatouille. So, they announced this film in June of 2008, and the film was scheduled for a summer 2012 release. So they got 4 years to make the movie. What could go wrong? However, the bad thing was either it was sometime September or October of 2008, the release date for this movie was pushed ahead to summer 2011, so they had less time. And the whole movie, at this time, Brad Lewis is still directing it, and the whole movie was going to focus on the Grand Prix. There was no subplot with Mater. And then later on, sometime in 2010, on the Disney, they do this little Cars short series called Cars Toons Mater Tall Tales, which those usually are shown on the Disney Channel and on ABC Family around the holidays, and where Mater tells Lightning McQueen these stories, and Lightning says that's not true, and then Mater says, "Oh, come on, you were there too," and shows Lightning involved in the incident. They were originally gonna make an episode of that where Mater says to Lightning, "Remember at the time I was a spy?" But then they automatically combined the two, so they combined the Grand Prix and Mater being mistaken for a spy in Cars 2. And around September 2010, Brad Lewis quit the project of being director because he didn't like how the release date was changed. Because the film was scheduled for a summer 2012 release, but they pushed the release date ahead to summer 2011. So because of that, John Lasseter, who directed the first Cars, took over as director. So John Lasseter was the director of the finished film. And I really like Cars 2. I thought it was even better than the first, but that's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree all you want, but I really like it. If you want to think what I think Pixar's worst film is, I think Pixar's worst film is Brave. Oh, yep, we got the Disney Movie Rewards code. I already entered it in, and a thing for Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 on 3D Blu-rays. I'm not going to get those. I'll get them on regular Blu-rays. For Toy Story 3, I actually have Toy Story 3 on Blu-ray, which will be in an update, which is my next video. Yeah, I already entered that Disney Movie Rewards code in. And here's the disc, which has Lightning McQueen, Mater, Holly, and Finn McMissile. Yes, I finally remembered the spies' names. But still, Cars 2 is actually a really good film. I know people say it's the worst Pixar film, but it's not. It's one of Pixar's best films, in my opinion. Okay. Now we have the 2000 the 3D Blu-ray counterpart, as you can see, as a holographic slipcover. That strange thing. Yep. This cover is the European theatrical poster. The DVD cover is the US poster. Yeah, this is the USS poster. This was the poster in another country. I think it was the European. I cannot remember. I like this artwork. Got this at Walmart in North Carolina back in February, the day of that big snow that Saturday night. In case you forgot. Anyway, Max Nation 1980 has this Blu-ray. Alright, anyway, you can see your spine. The cover is not ruined for this. In the back, no critic view, except it does have that same thing from Peter Travels with Rolling Stone. Anyway. This Blu-ray is not bad. And this was the last Pixar Blu-ray to be... Well, this was... Excuse me, no, I'm an idiot. No, I was gonna say that this was the last Pixar Blu-ray... This was the last Pixar 3D Blu-ray to not be an Ultimate Collector's Edition, but I forgot Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 were released on Blu-ray after this, and they weren't Ultimate Collector's Edition, because the first Pixar 3D Blu-ray to be an Ultimate Collector's Edition, I believe, was Finding Nemo and Brave. Wait, no it's not, sorry. The last Pixar 3D Blu-ray to not be an Ultimate Collector's Edition was Up. Excuse me. I'm such an idiot for saying that. Right. We got the same inserts and everything. I already entered my new code. And here's the 3D disc, which has Lightning McQueen, Mater, Francesco, Finn McMissile, Holly, and all the other race cars. Here's the Blu-ray disc, which has 2D. That's the one with the movie. It has the same characters on the DVD disc. Here's the 2D Blu-ray with the bonus features. Has Lightning McQueen, Mater, and Finn McMissile. Here's the DVD, which has the same characters. And finally, here's the digital copy, which is a shiny disc. But still, this Blu-ray of Cars 2, 3D Blu-ray Cars 2, give it a shot. And there you go, that's my comparison video of two different versions of Cars 2. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be a Disney DVD and Blu-ray update.